Hello everyone! Welcome back to Single Girl Budgets. My name is Jessica. Today we are getting rid of some of this dust on this calculator because whew, that's some Stanley hair there. But it's time to do another paycheck budget because I'm about to get paid and I really have been failing this past week. And so I'm gonna keep myself accountable because I'm not gonna hide anything. I really want to, but I'm not gonna. So, this is my current budget book. This is my current paycheck budget. These are my current spending failures. Y'all, I spent a lot of money. And I didn't mean to. And it happened. But it is what it is, right? So we have to just deal with it and move on. So I am going to grab two highlighters. I've got a blue and a pink one right here. Or blue and pink. Blue and green. You know, I really do wish... Oh, hello. There is a Stanley here that needs all the lovin's. Good morning, Stanley. Say good morning, Stanley. How are you? Can Mommy film this video? And then I'll play with you. Because you're my best friend. You're not my best friend. You're my best puppy friend. Actually, no, you're number 2 and not 2. Puggy Man's number 1. But that's because Puggy Man's been around for like 9 years. You've been here for like 4 months. Are you going to be good when Mommy has to go on a trip? Are you going to be good? Are you going to... Okay, you go play with a toy. And Mommy do this. We had to have a break, guys, so that I could love on Stanley. So I might put that in at the end of the video. Oh, hello. Hello, sir. I have a Stanley, like, trying to, like, get in my lap. And he's like a 50-pound dog trying to get in my lap. You're moving all my stuff around. Can you go lay down, please? Thank you. You're the good boy. Yes, you are. All right, well, we're going to try this again. Stanley needed all the love, but... All right, so I am going to use green to mark any debit card transactions. This way I can just easily see them. And there were quite a few because Jessica spent a lot more money than she should have. Oh, and it keeps going and it keeps going and I can't highlight in a straight line. Okay. And then blue is going to be for any credit transactions. There's a caveat, that is not already accounted for in my spending. And I know that sounds weird, but I am only tracking the things that I know that I can go over on. So if I have like a subscription, I'm not tracking that because I already know that that money is coming out. So like, for example, this week my dog food order shipped. I already accounted for that because I know that that has to come. I do pay for a monthly subscription for Nintendo so that I can play Animal Crossing. I haven't played as much of this, so I should like get rid of this probably. My Apple storage, I spend 99 cents, you know, so that I have more iCloud storage. I already account for those things. Like, I already know that they're going to be there. So I am only tracking credit transactions that are... I guess out of the norm, that are, you know, not gas, because I already planned for that. Like, not, you know, so, not my every plate, because again, that is something that is planned for. So, Kroger, because I spent a lot on food this week, you guys. Like, well, I do know what happened. I had a couple of, like, cookouts that we did. I also got my nails done and my toes done, you guys. So, like, that was a lot. All right, so I do like to do this nice little total expense down here. If you guys like these stickers, check out my Etsy shop. It is always linked down below. I currently only have them for, like, an A5 size. But if you're interested in a different size, just let me know. I can make them. Like, they're honestly not hard. They're fun, and like the whole like design and like figuring out like what you want to use, but like just resizing them is not difficult. So I only had one debit transaction over here. That was for $48 because I bought some oils and some other stuff from my sister. So I Venmo'd her that. For cash, we have $100 because I did buy new dining room chairs. I took 30 from my sinking fund and then used 30 out of my spending money. And that is how I got my 60 for my chairs, which, did I mark that around? I did mark that down. Look. And then credit. Holy moly. 82.24 plus 57.51 plus 15 plus 24.20 plus 39.63 plus 79.88 $298.46. Oh, shenanigans. All right. Other side. Let's do this again. So credit is easy this time because I only spent $63.75. I was straight up out of cash. I don't even know where all that went. I don't even want to talk about it. So we have $934. Oh. $934 plus 10 plus 7 plus 948 plus 702 equals 42.84. Dang, Gina. All right, well, we spent a lot. So let's go ahead and balance out our paycheck budget. And actually, I am going to grab, I like moved my whole setup here. All right, I am going to grab, these are Parku erasable pens. I really like them. I don't like that they're not as dark, like as black as my Paper Mate ink joys, but I like that they're erasable. So let me grab some notes. I got notes over here because I know that there's stuff that I'm going to miss if I don't use my notes. Okay, so change of plans here. Because I am doing some extra work at my office and I am being given like just some extra, like basically I'm salary, but then they're also paying me hourly for the extra stuff that I'm doing. So my salary was actually $1,573. Let me grab my calculator. Oh, there we go. Get rid of that. There we go. Okay, so technically I made $54 more. Woohoo. And then miscellaneous, I did actually make $20 because I sold some stickers. So that means that for my differences were $74. So this plus this will equal this. 1706 plus 74 equals 1780. Not a big difference, but you guys, any dollar helps, right? All right, so my mortgage was the same. My HOA, same. Car, same. Electronic savings, same. Cash, you guys saw my stuffing videos, same. Spending we'll come back to. Miscellaneous, I am going to just take that line out because I have been like putting everything just as spending. So I'm going to end up changing that. So for our spending, let's pop back here to the spending tracker. And we're going to add up our credit and debit expenses for both. So we have $298.46 plus 48 plus 63.75 plus 42.84 equals 453.05. I'm going to round that down because it's 05. So we're just going to do our actual as 453, which puts me at $253 over. And honestly, a good chunk of that was getting my toes and my nails done. That was $150 almost because the place I go to is not cheap, but they do a great job. And I like them. So that was a good chunk of it. The other chunk was food. I don't know why I felt like I needed so much food this, like, paycheck. I don't know. But that's what happened. So, I've got like so many pens and pencils. So our total here is, we were $253 over. So if we take that $1,400, we actually spent $1,653. So then if we take our $1,780, which we actually brought in, minus the $1,653 that we actually spent, that means our rollover is $127. So still positive, but should have been a lot more. So now that that is done, let's do another one. What do you guys think? Yeah? All right, where are my stickers? Do you guys know? Oh, they're in the back here. Ta-da! We got stickers. Let's move that out of the way. So this is, like I said, one of my kits. This is the washi that I'm going to be using. Everything is like crooked in the world right now. And there's my paycheck budget. So I'm gonna do this a little backwards because, you guys, I like having my spending tracker like this next to each other. And I don't want to have like a blank page like I did last time. So the last time I got to this point, that's what I did. I'm going to put my spending tracker here. So I'm going to grab some washi. And we are just going to put this right up here at the top. Oh gosh. It's going to be so crooked. Just rub it down. Rub it down. It'll be fine. It's probably fine. Don't need that sheet anymore. This thing is getting so thick just at the top from all the washi, but I love it. It's so cute. All right, so we are using these spending trackers. I do have 2 of them because I like to do each week because I think that's easier that way for me, because if I know that I'm doing like a week at a time, I don't know. I just like tracking it a week at a time. It works for me. So I give 2 options on this. I have a total spending sheet, and then I have this total expenses breakdown because I like to, like, I spend in different ways. And so I like to break it down as to whether it was credit, debit, cash, etc. So we're just gonna, oh, that guy's crooked, but that's okay. Doesn't have to be perfect. We're not like, we're not gonna lose anything if it's not perfect. I seriously love this kit, you guys. It's so stinking cute. All right, so there's that. So my spending tracker, get that in. Let me zoom you guys in just a little bit. Whew. All right, so my spending tracker is done. I've got 1 for each week. We're gonna go ahead and flip the page. And I'm gonna zoom you guys back out so that you guys can see what's going on. And we're gonna put our paycheck budget right here. So I've got 1 piece of washi left, of the thick washi. So we'll put that at the top. There's that. And then this is my paycheck budget kit. So I'm gonna just take that, put that like right there. And then we've got our income sources. All right, and then I'm gonna just go ahead and use my, I'm gonna use the parquet. All right, let me zoom you guys in just a wee bit because this thing is so small, but I love it. All right, so our income sources, we are gonna have our rollover from last paycheck, which, as we just figured out, is $127. So 127, and we know that that is the actual amount because it's not going to change. And then we are going to have what I like to refer to as my credit rollover. And this is something that if you've watched any of my previous videos, I have explained. Basically, I like to use my credit card for some spending because there's a safety factor there that I like. I have had my credit card skimmed before, and frankly, if that's skimmed, that's fine. They cancel transactions, they send me a new card. If my debit card gets skimmed and they drain my bank account, it could take a week or two to get that money back, and I can't risk that. So I do use my credit card for a lot of spending, especially at gas pumps and stuff like that. And online, I don't use my debit card online. I do use my credit card. So what I do, I'm gonna need to zoom you guys out again. I'm sorry. I know y'all are like in and out, boop, boop, boop. That sounds dirty. There. So what I do is I look back at my spending trackers for the previous month. So that is going to be July. So basically I look at July and I look at these totals that I've come up with, and I take my calculator and I'm just going to add the credit. Oh, we're in a glare there. I just add the credit transaction. So 222.86 plus 133.23 plus, and then we go to the next week, I'll make sure you guys aren't, there we go, 179.96 plus 110.45, because basically this money is already accounted for. So I don't need to, I don't want to basically put it in my budget and account for it again, because then I would be accounting twice for it. So let's zoom you guys back in. So for the credit rollover, we came up with $646.50. I like round numbers. So I'm just going to use 646. And that is actual, because obviously I can't go back to last month and spend more. The other thing I always put is I need my salary. And I learned from this last week that it could change. So I'm going to put the $15.19, but I'm not going to put an actual amount because I don't know if that's going to be the actual amount. And then I like to do a miscellaneous category because you just never know. But I don't expect to bring anything in there. So let's put our total income. Also, I keep moving against this table and it's making a weird noise. And I don't know if it's like the shirt I'm wearing or what, but I'm sorry. I forgot to do this first so I could draw some lines, but we're gonna draw some lines. All right, there's that. And then let's go ahead, and I'm just gonna do this off screen, but 127 plus 646 plus 1519 means I have 2292 to basically work with. There we go. Okay, so now that we've got that done, I'm gonna go ahead and put a cute little washi here in the center, a little thin washi. How cute is that? We love it, we love it. And then we're gonna do our expenses. So, do that. And then I'm gonna actually, do I wanna list them and then draw, I'll list them and then draw lines. So, for my expenses, and basically I just look at the calendar and go from there. So I've got my Chase. So these are probably gonna be in the weirdest order ever. I have my Amazon Chase. I have my DP&L, which is my electric. Progressive, my car insurance. I have Ellevest, which is an investing platform that I throw some money at every month. I have an electronic savings that I do every paycheck. Basically, that money just gets moved. Oh, you guys can't even see what I'm doing. Basically, that money gets moved before I even see it. I have cash that I pull out for some spending. I also do some cash sinking funds that get stuffed once a month. And it is that time. And then my spending. All right, I'm gonna grab, I like my plastic roller for lines better. All right, so, oh wait. Might help if you put your total expenses down here at the bottom first. Not gonna be perfectly in the lines, but that's okay. All right, so let's go ahead and draw some lines. Boom, boom, boom. I'm not gonna worry about the due date because I know when all my stuff's due. All right, so for Chase, the expected amount is $766. And again, the majority of that, let me zoom you guys out so you guys can see. Oh, wrong way. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, that'll work. So the majority of that $766 is coming from that credit rollover because these were things I already accounted for. My Amazon Chase is $145 because we went a little Amazon cray-cray last week or last month. DP&L is $76. Progressive, $153. Never get into an accident, you guys. I throw $40 at Elevest. My electronic savings is $100. Cash, I take out $120. Sinking funds, $60. Spending, $200. So, let's go ahead and add all of that up. Boo, boo, boo. All right, so we got $766 plus $145 plus $76. $153, $40, $100, $120, $60, and $200. $1,660. So that is what I am expecting as my total expenses. I've got one piece of thin washi left, so I'm going to go ahead and use it because I don't see the point in having any extras. I'm just going to put it right there just to kind of put a little division there. And then I'm going to grab my last sticker off of my budget sheet. And this is the potential and actual rollover. So I don't look at it necessarily as savings because sometimes I might need some money to cover my bills for the next month. So if we take $22.92 minus $16.60, we have $632 as our potential rollover. So if I am good and I don't spend that money, guys, I am probably going to put this into savings, or at least like 500 of it. Like, I want to get some of that out of my account. My account is getting a little higher than I usually like to keep it at because your girl has some problems with spending some money, as we've all seen. For this paycheck, I am basically gone on a business trip the entire time. So in theory, I shouldn't be spending a lot of money. They will cover my food, my lodging, my gas. So unless I like decide to go out, which I do know that there's a moonshine distillery nearby, so we're definitely going to go hit that up at some point. But other than that, there shouldn't be a whole lot. So let's zoom you guys out. You guys can see the whole paycheck budget there. Super cute. We are ready. We're ready to make it happen. Now, I do find it funny. Okay, if I go back to my monthly budget, I need to do some figuring because, I don't know, because like the rollover on here is only $112, but the potential rollover on here is $600. And I know I did not make $600 extra dollars. Like, right? No, I did not make an extra $600. So I don't know what's happening here, but we'll figure that out when we close out the month. So there is the paycheck budget. If you guys enjoyed this, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, please put them down below. I'd really love to answer them. I love like budgeting. I actually went to school and almost became a certified financial planner because it's just, I like playing with money. And I like playing with money that's not mine. That's even more enjoyable. Stanley is like, oh, Stanley's knocking things down onto himself. All right, well, but anywho, so if you guys enjoyed this, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Hit the red subscribe button down below so that you can become part of this little fam that we got going on in this corner of the internet. Hit the bell so you don't miss a single upload, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.